Welcome to our channel. Today we how to activate Zapier with Trello for cross-board automations. Open your web browser and navigate to the Zapier website. Log into your Zapier account, or create a new one if you don't have an account yet. Once logged in, click on the Make a Zap button to start a new automation. In the Trigger section, search for Trello and select it as your trigger app. Choose a trigger event from the list, such as new card or card move to list. Click on Continue to proceed. Connect your Trello account by clicking on the Connect a New Account button. A pop-up window will appear asking you to authorize Zapier to access your Trello account. Follow the prompts to log into Trello and grant the necessary permissions. Once connected, select the specific board and list you want to trigger the automation from, then click Continue. To test your trigger, click on the Test Trigger button and ensure that it pulls in data from Trello. Next, move to the Actions section and choose the app you want to connect with Trello. If you want to create a card in another Trello board, select Trello again as the Action app. Choose an action event, such as Create Card. Click Continue to set up the action. Connect the second Trello account if necessary, following the same authorization steps. Now, you'll need to customize the details of the card that will be created. Map the fields from your trigger to the fields in the new card. This includes things like the card title, description, and any labels or due dates. Once everything is set up correctly, click Continue. Test your action to ensure it works as expected. If the test is successful, you'll see a confirmation message. Finally, click on Turn on Zap to activate your automation. Your Zap is now live, and Trello will automatically carry out the action whenever the trigger event occurs. You can return anytime to modify or turn off your Zap from the Zapier dashboard. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the Reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.